We gotta wrap the captain in bubble wrap,
That's probably a good
or
idea.
or put her in one of those sumo suits.
All right.
Put me in a big old hamster ball.
A hamster ball. Yeah, one of the big hamster balls.
So here we go with session 2 of Stars Without Number. As a recap from last week, you guys are on this. We're on this this planet on the ass end of the sector, a planet called Tathea, where you were laying low after mutinying against your pirate captain and stealing one of his ships. You decided to, while you were here, your navigator Axiom, the only alien member of your crew, there was a relic of great importance to his people here, which you guys yoinked out of the academy and made good your escape. You were chased briefly by fighters, but managed to outrun them. Engaged in a little bit of a very polite piracy.
Mhm.
The freighter that you waylaid did not put up any sort of resistance, and we're like, this is not our cargo. We're not dying over cows.
We're not dying over cows.
But you guys did liberate them of their cargo, which was some livestock, grain, basic industrial supplies, some stuff to set up colonies, basic housewares. Nothing of any significant value. But given the fact that you guys are broke as hell, it is the only thing that you have going for you currently. I think if you guys added all of your credits together, you would not be able to refuel your ship.
Not even close, probably.
It would be you do have fuel bunkers, so you do have 2 loads of fuel, so it would be 1,000 credits to refill your ship fully. You guys do not have. I don't think you guys put together have 1/10 of that.
I have 100.
Oh, you do have 1/10 of it.
A whole 10th.
I don't know if I
Wow.
have anything.
But it's mine,
But it's mine.
not yours.
Where would our money be if we have any?
On your inventory tab up at the top.
In the what?
The
Inventory.
tab of your character sheet.
Inventory. Oh, I think I got 50 credits.
Mm,
Maybe.
same.
Maybe.
Yeah. I do still have to put the picture for Anita's character up, but the captain probably needs a name.
Yeah, she really does. I will need to think about that.
Okay. There are name generators in the Stars Without Number book. So. But you guys kind of consulting your charts and deciding where you're going to go to offload this cargo. Basically, mechanically speaking, normally you cannot drill into an empty hex. So any hex that's on this map is normally off limits. You guys do have a rudder, basically a star map, that shows you how to get to one of the nearby planets from Tathea. I gave you guys 2 choices as to where your rudder led to. The 2 planets were Catharvis, which is this one here. Catharvis is a fairly unstructured world plagued by intertribal warfare, where they basically intertribal warfare death cults. The other planet, Abithia, it is a smaller world, but it is not plagued by death cults. It is basically primarily known for its seagoing cities, these massive floating cities, and they are kind of an up and coming power with illusions of empire building, but so far are contained to only their own system. I believe you guys plan to go to Abithia.
Yes.
They are scared of death cults. Like women, like children.
And kind of the last piece of news, there are, as I mentioned last time, within the game framework, there are factions. The factions take turns. The factions do things. There are currently 3 factions. There's a 4th one that's about to be sprung because you guys have antagonized the Cyrus Academy, and they will start doing stuff to try to hunt you down. But there is the Helios Corporation over on kind of the left-hand side of the sector, for lack of a better term. Standard evil mega corporation. There is the Astral Commonwealth, which is a loose affiliation of planets that have banded together for mutual security and protection. And there is the Shroud, which is the pirate syndicate that you guys mutinied against and probably want to avoid. Rumors of things that are going on that you may or may not choose to interact with is that the Helios Corporation is basically snapping up freighting contracts, basically making a lot of freighting jobs, but at really shitty pay without much of an option to say no. Because within the corporation, it's not like you can go like, well, I'm going to be independent or I'm going to go work for these other guys. Like the Helios Corporation is like, you're going to work for us. This is what we're going to pay you. The Astral Commonwealth has secured a bunch of basically autonomous vehicles called harvesters, usually used for mining operations, mining asteroids and the like. So the scuttlebutt that you guys have heard is that the Astral Commonwealth may have stumbled across a rich deposit of ore that they are getting ready to start harvesting. And then the Shroud has hired on some mercenaries, quite possibly from one of their worlds, from maybe even from Najash's homeworld, and they have landed mercenaries on a planet outside their normal sphere of influence.
That ain't good.
Well, it's real bad if they're hiring people from the Jazz's homeworld.
So yes, the planet Langara. I mean, they've landed mercenaries on there. It does take time to subjugate a populace, but that does put them in striking distance of Percival's homeworld and Axiom's homeworld and the Helios Corporation. Like it puts them in a position to be able to strike out in many directions.
That would be a hot spot for sure.
So that part of space is probably going to be contentious. But as you guys, you've put a couple of days between you and Tothea as you get to the periphery of the system, so that you can get into a position to initiate what is called a spike drill. Basically, slipping into hyperspace. It does take time to do. More accurately, it takes time to do safely. You are free to do it however you like.
Quick question: are we still? Because I put at the end of my notes last time that we decided to go to some planet called Abethia to try to sell this stuff.
Yep.
Okay, we're still doing that. Okay.
Yep. Just a matter of getting there.
Okay.
The good news is that you do have charts, so that it is not uncharted. You have not secured an up-to-date rudder, but it's not a year old. And the big question for the pilot, two questions. A, do you want to rush this?
No, it takes a while for lobsters to cook. We have time.
Yeah. So basically, normally it takes 30 minutes. If you rush it, it takes you a combat round.
I think we can spare 30 minutes.
And the other question, not important now because you have plenty of life support, you have plenty of food and everything. Basically, metaphysical travel takes 6 days, modified by the speed of your engine, but for you guys, 6 days. You can do what's called trimming the course, which is basically doing it in less time by plotting a more dangerous course. As I said, you have plenty of life support, so you don't have to do this. But if you want to, you certainly can.
Not unless the captain says we want to do it the hard way.
Yep.
Definitely not.
I initially misread that as Cinderella. For some reason.
Havers ham.
Haversham.
Haversham.
Havers ham.
It's straight out of like a 19th century English novel about where women slap men and stuff like that.
I mean, currently, I guess I have ham. There's livestock in the hold, but that is
Well, beef
not...
for sure. I don't know about ham.
I'm sure that Cinder is probably has something to do with her scars. She had that name before she met you guys, or that nickname. So
cool.
Alrighty. So as you get yourself out, get ready. I am going to need from the pilot an intelligence and piloting roll.
Intelligence and piloting.
You got this.
Oh, nice. An 11. An 11 is fine. Difficulty, outside of any modifiers, the difficulty for a spike drill is 7.
Ooh.
Okay.
But say, for example, you decide to go to someplace that is uncharted, the difficulty goes up to 13.
Ooh.
And there is a mishap table if you fail the spike drive. The good news is there's one of those that's actually the drill is successful and on time by blind luck.
DC-13 would be tough.
You figure, I mean, 2d6 averages up to 7. Max attribute bonus is +2. Max skill level is +4. So yeah, you probably don't want to do that if you have any other option. But you have successfully, you're like, okay. You jump into this. And as you do, I mean, there's no like lurch or anything. Actually, how would you guys like the push into metaphysical space to look like? Does it look like, like Star Trek or Star Wars? Or is it just, does it look like Babylon 5? What kind of a special effects budget do we have for our folding of space?
Ooh.
I just bought the first season of Space 1999, so my budget's in the early 70s.
I don't know if it's out yet or not, but Modiphius has a Space 1999 game.
Yeah, I heard about that. Season 1 and Season 2 are so completely different. It'd be a weird game. It's like they're two different shows.
Or it's like 60s Star Trek. We start lurching to the sides like overly.
So yeah, but yes, as you drill into space, over time we will decide what exactly that looks like. Other than that, you've really got not much to do for the next 6 days. So how do you guys pass time on the ship?
I drink and gamble.
I was gonna say, yeah, I think for me it's probably drink, gamble, and practice my my fighting, my sparring with a willing participant, or I find a way to just do it on my own, drills, exercises, that kind of thing.
Oh, the Jash will fight you. Happily.
I have the feeling that I spend my time patching up those two, trying to give the other guy something for his hangover.
Who is tending to the livestock?
I only have eyes for crustaceans.
I was going to say, because he's not here, Yorick's character.
Is there a skill
He's
for
not
that?
here. He gets to
Yeah.
muck out the
Yeah,
stalls.
you get to deal with the pig pens and stuff.
Yeah, I'll
Right.
help. I'm an ex-cop. I'm used to shoveling shit.
And I guess an important question: is the waste recycled in some fashion, or is it just jettisoned?
Well, we do have room, right? We have some cargo space left.
You're just gonna stockpile the
No, or do we? I mean,
You have 80 tons of free space on your ship.
okay. Well, we can store up to 80 tons of fertilizer. I mean, we're only going to keep the stuff that doesn't, like, nothing from pigs, nothing from birds of any kind. The cows and horses is fine if that's what's there, but it'd be really convenient if it was like capybaras or something. No, it's not capybaras. What?
Wombats?
Wombats?
Yes, wombats would be really, really convenient. But I'm pretty sure we're not.
With their
Yep.
square poop?
Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure we're not carrying wombats, though.
I mean, it could be. I mean, it's literally just livestock.
There could be a wombat in there somewhere.
Oh, man.
Specifically, though, it is not genetically engineered livestock because that is a separate entry on the trade category that is worth considerably more.
So not genetically engineered wombats. Got it. Or cows that have been engineered to produce square dung. That would be painful.
All right. On board the ship, a lot of this is just kind of like establishing like your basic ship routine. Your food stores. Do you guys eat like rations, or does one of you cook? Do several of you cook?
Is there a cooking skill or
No,
something
it's
appropriate?
It's just flavor basically.
Oh, I played the cook in the last game, so.
Knowing how York usually plays, his character probably cooks.
There's multiple arms and everything.
It's very handy for seasoning.
I mean, you guys are taking your life into your hands, having the guy that's mucking out the livestock be your cook.
He
Yeah.
knows how to wash his hands.
But he has so many. Does he remember to wash all of them?
These two are for livestock. These other two are for cooking.
Oh,
Oh. Oh.
there you
No,
why
dear
she's the
God, he
captain.
washes all of them.
She's very smart.
Oh, what a terrible idea.
All right.
I, on the other hand, eating is iffy.
So yes, does the captain eat?
No, I don't think I do. I'm pretty sure I have my own little stash of rations that I stick to. But I never mention it other than to say, no, the food is for the crew.
Got it.
This is why she's so skinny. Like twig.
Probably.
Easy to break.
Currently.
So 6 days, you guys kind of pop out. Somebody roll me 2d12. Or sorry, 2d6.
Okay.
Even though there is no inhabited system in this area, when you pop out, your sensors are showing that there is a gas giant here. So you guys could take 4 days to refuel if you wanted to, with your fuel scoops.
How long would that take?
4 days.
And how much fuel did we just use on that one jump? Just
Basically, each spike drill takes a load of fuel.
And how many loads of fuel do we have?
You have fuel bunkers, so you have 2.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, we
shit.
should definitely refill it.
it uses a whole thing of fuel.
Yeah,
Oh, there it is. One out of
Yes.
2. Yeah.
we will stop and refuel. I do not want these people floating in space.
Well, conveniently, since there are 4 of you and 4 days, everybody can roll me a d6.
Let's find out who's on duty.
Right?
Oh, no.
You said 1d6?
1d6.
Oh boy. Just need one from Trevor.
There you go.
Hopefully other 1s or 4s are good.
Ones and 4s are good.
Yay.
I mean, as I said previously in the last game, space is really, really big. You guys are not looking for trouble. You're not looking for prey. And it does not appear as though any prey is looking for you.
Oh, that's good.
You do know that when you boarded the other freighter, you did tell them, you basically told them to give you guys some time before they went and started filing their insurance paperwork. You also know that you left Tothia in a bit of a rush. And subspace communications are a thing. And faster than light communication exists.
Yes, but I was pretty sure they didn't have any.
They, for the most part, were a fairly low-tech world, but they did have a spaceport.
Yep.
So they're not cavemen. It's just what technology they have does seem to be in the hands of a very, very few. But nothing finds you while you're refueling. And now Josh can give me another intelligence and piloting roll.
Alrighty. We got to get into that Twilight 2000 mindset of everything you do comes with a table and a roll.
Yep,
Mhm.
that's part of the thing with like old school games.
Yeah, nothing's planned. It's just whatever the dice tell you. Oh, intelligence, right?
Oh, another 11.
It's Table Master or Chart Master.
I mean, I do have Rollmaster, and I might have Space Master. Those games have
That
crazy.
specialist talent's paid for itself.
Yes, it has. Right. Oh, look at that! On the ship sheet, there is actually a spike drill option. Cool. All right.
Oh, hey, yeah, with all the drop downs.
Yeah. All right. So another 6 days. Another load of fuel. But you guys drop out in the periphery of the system for Abithia. Immediately, you can tell that there is traffic. Like as you drop out of metaspace, your comm channels start lighting up. Basically, kind of like air traffic control.
Mhm.
Basically, as you enter into the system space, you're starting to ping off of satellites and navigational buoys and other ships in the vicinity. This is definitely there's definitely a fair amount of travel here. Fair number of ships going. Without actually using your senses, you can't tell what type. But there is a lot of traffic here. It is going to take you a couple of days to get from the periphery to the planet, in case you guys want to do anything while you travel.
Well, I'm gonna try to I assume I'm at the helm, so maybe do a cursory scan, see what we can learn. Unless the captain has other ideas.
No, we should find out what we're doing. Who is here that we can connect with?
Yes, I will find prey and we will destroy them. And we will fill our
No.
holds before we.
Well, we will fill our holds before we leave. I think that would be a good idea. No, we're looking for people who will buy the fertilizer and the livestock and the grain.
All right. Are you scanning up the planet, or are you scanning like nearby ships?
Can we listen to the communications on the planet?
You can definitely try to. You can kind of scan the planet just like you would in Star Trek. Which will get you basic ID, and if you are successful on a roll, then you can ask questions. Basically, a scan of a ship within combat range tells you the hull type, the obvious weaponry, any damage, registered ID code, that sort of thing. You scan the planet from orbit. and it'll tell you like the atmosphere, the geology, high sources of energy, ships in orbit, service features that would attract attention, and then you can make an intelligence and programming check to ask the game master further questions.
Yeah, I would say the second option.
As you're flying in, I mean, there is just like the normal kind of like radio chatter that you pick up. Basically, as people are coming and going from this arrival departure zone at the periphery, there's enough communications to indicate that this is a higher tech world than your previous one. Like they are organized, and there does seem to be. Occasionally, you hear over the comms, it's like like a ship designation and like prepare to be boarded for routine inspection. There are, but it's not every ship. It seems like they basically are just pulling ships at random to do basically a trade inspection. And with that, I will get the captain to roll 2d6. You're muted.
I was going to ask if there was a way we could check for a pattern there, but 2d6 it is.
Yes, they're checking only the brown ships.
Brown ships.
Only the ships that are in space.
So yeah, your ship is not randomly selected.
Good.
Yay.
That definitely helps.
But you guys fly in. Like I said, it takes a couple of days to get to the periphery, into orbit around the planet. The planet is. It does have a fairly high hydrography. It is it's roughly Earth equivalent. It's like 70% water. Continents seem to be laid out differently than Earth, but roughly 70% water. But you guys can decide what you would like to do. Just so everybody's aware, I mentioned this to Anita at supper. Berthing your ship at a spaceport costs money.
Well, how much?
How much? That is a very good question.
We could actually just land in the middle of a desert if we wanted to, I guess. We are atmospheric.
Yes, we are.
I mean, you couldn't sell anything there. We don't want to, but we could.
Somebody roll me a d6.
I'll get it.
Please. We don't want my dice luck. We don't want my dice luck on this.
6.
You don't want Trevor's dice luck on this.
Oh no.
So yeah, as you get to planets, like they basically they send you like the information. Birthing fees are 3,000 credits per week.
Oh,
I don't have that much. I have 100.
No, we're definitely going atmospheric. But that does mean that we really should find a buyer before we land.
Or
Don't
someone
you know
else to
people?
aid.
Well, we don't have room to put any rated goods currently.
That's not true. We have lots of room.
After we've sold this stuff, we'll find someone else to raid. Promise.
Selling half cargo. It's bad luck, Captain. Bad luck.
What's bad luck?
Selling half cargo. We have more cargo. We should have full cargo and sell full cargo. Selling half cargo. The gods do not like it.
I mean, we could
Just
stay up
lazy.
here until they finish filling up the rest of our cargo hold with fertilizer, but that is gonna take a while. We're not going to rob ships leaving here to sell it back to the people on the planet. That's not going to work.
He looks very confused.
That would be worse luck. So we're going to sell the things that we have here and then take things from here to sell elsewhere.
Makes sense.
Fine. The lobster, he knows lots of people. He might be able to sell them.
Hopefully, someone needs to know someone. Percival, don't you know people in a lot of different places?
Did I take that thing on my character?
I thought you had, but
Yeah, let me check.
maybe not.
That is what?
Please.
Is that under biography?
Connect, I think, Chris.
Connect is a skill to find a person. There is a foci to just like know somebody everywhere.
Which one is that?
Connected, I think. I think Percival has the one where if he spends a little bit of time in town, he can find like a henchman, basically.
Yeah, I have the henchman one.
Yeah. So basically, you can acquire a henchman within 24 hours of arriving in a community, assuming anyone is suitable hench material.
Yep.
So yeah,
Hench
basically,
material?
Hench material, yes.
What's the criteria for a hench?
I don't know.
so yeah, Percival is very good at finding lackeys.
That was the
Hench
idea.
material.
Hench material, yes.
Like, you know, he might be able to find you somebody to buy your stuff. He can definitely find you somebody to move your stuff.
We definitely find someone. We need to find someone to move our stuff. And a buyer. A buyer is really essential.
There's some henchmen there. I posted one of my henchmen in there.
Goon,
Like-
hired goon.
Hired goons. Nothing beats the
God.
personal touch of hired goons.
Najash has contact +0 and 0 charisma. I'm sure
Yeah, I have Connect 0 as well.
I have Connect -1.
Ooh, I also
But a
have
high
charisma
charisma.
0. Yeah.
I have a charisma +2. All right, so the two of us will try to find buyers.
Captain and I, okay.
How are you doing this?
We're going to find us a large community near an agricultural area.
All right. So as you kind of bring the ship down into the atmosphere, and start looking around your basic scans, and again, people can make intelligence and programming to specifically ask questions, but the basic information that you get. This planet, it is 70% water.
Yep.
The atmosphere seems thin, with a high concentration of particulate matter that is not conducive to human well-being.
Lovely place.
Sorry, can you repeat that last part?
the atmosphere is tainted with like fine particulate matter. Basically, you need to have a filter mask, otherwise you will take damage every so often, unless you're indoors.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to be a lot of people. The entire population of this planet is around 1 million people. And they all seem congregated in these very large floating cities. Basically, like, think of like if New York City was like a free floating island.
And a third of the or an eighth of the people.
Are the people on this planet predominantly human? Are they alien? Or are they possibly human that have adapted so that they can actually breathe this atmosphere?
They are likely humans that have adapted.
Okay.
The other thing is the planet is small. It is slightly smaller than Mars, so the gravity is like 0.45 Gs.
Oof.
If you plan to do
Cows
anything,
have great fun.
if you plan to do anything physical on this planet, it's going to take you some time to acclimatize. But as you're looking around for like a place to land, there are land masses. There are very large land masses that are devoid of any human life. There's no signs of settlements. There's no signs of habitation on any of the land masses. All of the human population lives on one of these floating cities.
Are we going to be able to land at one of those floating cities? Like, do they have space available for incoming traffic that isn't berthed?
The larger cities have like basically one of the major cities has a spaceport, and then there's like connecting like mag rails or skimmers or boats so that you can travel from city to city. Anything other than that is an intelligence and programming role to ask specific questions.
This little man with hat, stupid hat that smokes all the time. Find out things. Put that out. It smells in here.
So, in exchange for all of your hangover remedies, find us someplace where we can set down. Find some buyers for this stuff.
So that is going to be intelligence and programming role from Johnny Nora.
Sorry, intelligence and what role?
Programming.
Programming.
Difficulty 8.
Let's see. That gives me a +2. Is there a modifier on this? I have 2 wrote in.
Nope. And just so you guys are aware of how scanning works, because everything in Stars That Number takes time. You do the scan, you get to ask your one question on a success. If you ask another question the same day, the difficulty goes up by 1. So difficulty 8 gets you a question. If you have another question, it's going to be difficulty 9. If you have another question, it's going to be difficulty 10. Unless you take time to basically orbit the planet and do continual scans. So think very carefully about what question you would like to ask as Johnny pulls some data up from your sensors. 10 is a success.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was distracted. My sister-in-law's been texting me. Her husband's deathly ill in the hospital. So I.
Alright. So as you scan this planet, what would you like to ask?
I'm going to let the captain choose the questions. I'm O'Hara tonight.
We need a place where we can sit down
Safely.
safely. Yes. Why would we want a different kind?
Actually, it might
I
just
can think of
randomly
many
tell you to
reasons.
go and drop yourself right
We're-
in a not
We're
good spot.
not. We're not in a terrible hurry today. Another day might be different. So we need a place to sit down, and we need access to a merchant hub of some kind.
Relay those messages.
Perfect. So yeah, so as you kind of orbit the planet, do some scans, you do see like there is the spaceport obviously where you'll be able to get like supplies and fuel and all of that sort of stuff. But some of these other cities, they're still quite large. You know, still like several 100,000 people. Your ship is capable of atmospheric landing, so you could basically kind of land a distance away on the water and then basically kind of pilot it like a boat until you can get someplace where you can kind of moor it. With Johnny's sensor roll, you can be like, okay, there, and Najash, you can basically kind of plot a course in so you can, like, land a couple of kilometers away, and then basically bring it in, as it were.
Gotcha.
I tried to find like a good picture of like floating cities, and I couldn't find one. So I have to make do with the water world picture here. You bring your ship in. You kind of like, I mean, all of these cities have like multiple docks, and bays and eddies and the like. It's not hard to find a place where you can kind of tuck in a little bit. Your ship, in the scheme of things, your ship is not that big.
No.
The city itself, it is. It looks like it's basically kind of like a hub city with like a central spire, and then everything kind of like in a radius around it. Everything looks high tech, but well worn, probably either from the particulate matter in the air or from the constant sea spray. Like, none of these buildings look pristine, but it is definitely a higher tech world.
Not a super high tech world though, right? Like not
Not
pre-tech. Or...
It's not pre-tech. It is basically kind of early stellar age. They are capable of navigating to other systems, but they are not. They're like kind of the low end of interstellar travel.
Gotcha.
What would you guys like to do?
Well, if we're safely on the planet's surface, we need a place to sell our goods. Not even really a place. We need to connect with buyers. Find us a market. Or where is the best place for you to find your connections?
Is that something I can do with my programming skill?
No, it is actually the connect skill. But the important question for the crew to decide: are you trying to pass this off as legit cargo, or are you looking for a fence to sell it?
Were we given the
Kind of a
paperwork
gray
with
area
this when we
there.
took it?
You guys don't have a cargo manifest.
We don't. Okay.
Doesn't mean you couldn't have forged one.
Right.
But our forger isn't here tonight,
Forgery falls under
I
administration.
think. Doesn't he have... Isn't Yorick's character the one with administration?
Oh God, no.
Oh, administration and what?
I'd say probably intelligence.
I'm a -1.
Oh, I can try it. I have a +1 total. I will see if I can manage what I think is a decent forgery. What's the typical goal number, or is there a
So that
standard success number?
that number that you rolled is going to be what they need to meet or beat to detect your forgery.
Oh dear.
Rock and roll.
I should
got-
not be rolling dice.
You got this, Captain.
All right.
Yes,
Well,
yes,
let's see if we
thank you.
can pass it off as legit.
All right. So you're going to try to find a legit buyer.
Yep. Sure thing.
All right. Somebody can give me a connect roll.
I'm at -1 with Connect.
Let me check. What am I again? I am 0 in all likelihood, depending on what the attribute is.
Could be charisma, could be intelligence. Kind of depends on how you're doing it.
Hmm.
I mean, it could be strength if you're just like thumping people in the head and going, "Come with me, buy my cows."
That'll be our last option.
What's that?
I will sell the beef.
I will
Our
Yes.
very last option will be
I
to
will
send
buy
him
fire.
in. He'll just beat people up until someone buys it.
No, actually, okay. I'll do it with charisma.
Oh, there's Axiom.
Yay.
Yeah, do it with strength. You will buy these off me.
I said you will buy this cow.
I said you will buy these.
I'll kill your children.
Jesus.
That's how I make henchmen.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
All right. So, good news is Percival.
You need help selling those cows.
Percival does manage to find a buyer.
Mhm.
On the other hand, though, what are you guys doing for 6 days while he finds somebody?
I think we should be keeping an eye on outgoing traffic to see what they're carrying and where they're going.
Sorry, why is this taking 6 days?
Just because it takes time. I mean, you just landed on a planet.
okay,
You're in a city
okay.
with like 100,000 people, and you're like, "Hey, do you
Yep.
know anybody who wants to buy a cow?" No. Okay.
Yep. Fair. Cool.
Know anybody who needs to buy a cow?
But obviously, I mean, as you guys, build up a network of contacts, you'll be like, "Hey, I know Jimmy on this planet. Jimmy will buy my cows."
Yeah, maybe I can make some hench people. While I'm here.
You can. You certainly can. I think you can have so many based on your level, but you can definitely find like a guy that'll be your runner and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, that works.
So while Percival is tracking down leads to try to find somebody to buy your goods, your completely legitimate, not at all stolen goods. And
It says right on the manifest, totally legit.
Totally legit.
That's the name of our ship, the Totally Legit.
It's a great name for a ship. And the captain is basically asking around, seeing if she can kind of sniff out what sort of cargo, what sort of goods might be leaving here. and where and what, all that sort of thing. What is anybody else doing anything, or are you guys just all hanging around your ship?
I'm probably hanging out at bars and getting myself
Yes.
into film noir trouble.
Bars. Let us go. Smart people do smart things. We will go drink, make friends,
I think we go to different bars.
find work. No, you come with me. You'll like my bar.
Great.
It'll break your heart, maybe, but
I wonder if they could make a gimlet.
Man, we're totally the Guardians of the Galaxy at this point, I think already.
it's good. Bar's best place to find work. Drunk people talk all the time. They say stupid things. And we take their stuff.
He's not wrong there. I mean, really.
So for those of you that are going bar hopping, what kind of quality of bar hopping are you looking for?
Sawdust on the floor is the best.
Yeah, he's looking for sawdust and peanut shells. I'm looking for somebody with a bartender wearing a tie that makes cocktails. He's bigger than me, so he probably wins. We probably go to his place.
Go to mine first, then yours. Yes.
And I probably won't let him in mine.
We will be friends.
Yar.
Make good stories we'll sing about later.
All right. I guess what is Axiom doing with 6 days on this planet?
So far, Axiom, I've made you take care of the animals because you weren't here. And I made you cook because you weren't here. Just, you know.
I'm not sure if Yorick has voice or not.
How racist is the planet on which we are?
So you guys have made your way to the planet Abithia to try to find buyers for your cargo, your cows and your grain and your plates and cups and everything. You realized you didn't have enough money to pay the exorbitant birthing fees, so you kind of snuck onto the planet and cozied up to basically all of the cities. There's like 5 or 6 cities on this planet. They're all like semi-autonomous water-based cities. The spaceport's on one major one, and you guys found like a secondary one where you just kind of like treated your ship like a ship. And now Percival has gone out to see about finding a buyer, and Johnny and Najash have decided to go bar hopping, and the captain is trying to track down information on what sort of valuable cargo might be leaving this planet for when you guys have empty holds.
Could I help with it's not contact, but the ability to know people?
Connect, yes.
Connect, yeah. Should I give a hand with my connect?
Yes, absolutely you can.
I had not realized I had changed time zone, and I was like, just sorry about it.
No worries. So I can make the connect roll for you if you like.
Yes, please. I'm gonna get on the foundry soon, but yeah, that would be cool.
So Percival and Axiom are going to go off to find some people. Najash and Johnny are going to the slum area to find a bar.
We're finding people too.
You are finding people too.
Just a different class of people.
It's like school in summer, no class.
I'm picturing you two like the two guys from the first Star Wars movie who are harassing Luke in the cantina.
I am practically dressed like Dan Aykroyd in the Blues Brothers.
Match. We have a different aesthetic.
Have a very different aesthetic. And I guess the important question, as you guys are going drinking at the bar, which incidentally does cost each of you 10 credits.
Oh boy.
I'll cover it.
Oh, look at money bags over there.
Yeah, I didn't buy anything like you guys.
So you're in this dive bar, like it is like a hole in the wall. It is loud. It is obnoxious. Najash feels almost at home. Are you guys looking to cause trouble, or are you just waiting to see if trouble follows you?
I imagine we're going to get to a fight, but I ain't going to cause it.
I think that we're actually doing the same thing that everybody else is doing. We're just doing it a different way,
Differently.
right? Like he's a detective. He could figure all kinds of shit out here. And if you're in a dive bar, you can make friends by headbutting people. There's lots of ways to meet new people.
All right. So yeah, as you guys are in this bar drinking, I mean, and it is, their top shelf stuff is swill, and their bottom shelf stuff that they serve to off-worlders is like a step removed from prison wine. But they're more than happy to charge 10 credits each for it. So, so it tastes like shit, but it is really potent. But as you guys are in the bar, kind of like relatively minding your own business, you can hear there are some snickering and some, definitely some people that are kind of drawing attention to the relatively primitive way Najash is dressed, because I'm assuming he's dressed with like furs and stuff.
Yeah, the picture pretty much tells it, right? He's furs and showing way too much skin and muscles and tattoos and just space Viking.
Yeah. So yeah, there are some folks that seem to have taken umbrage about letting a savage off-worlder here.
If only he showered.
They laugh, but I don't know what that word means.
One of them is like, "Hey, I'm talking to you." Kind of like, puts his hand on Najash's shoulder to kind of grab his attention.
Yes, we know. Najash knows that his hat is stupid and he wears a tie. But we try not to make fun of him. It makes him sad. And he's a very sad man most of the time.
But they're like, "Why don't you pay for our drinks as a sign of hospitality?"
He's buying. And I am not hospital. I send people to hospital. I do not fix people.
Great.
Yeah, you gotta keep the words three syllables or less.
So anyway, they're like, "Okay, if you're buying, we'll have to," and they motion towards the top shelf.
I don't do anything. I'm just minding my own business.
You're gonna let them treat you like this.
I am not.
Why are you so small?
They're
and
treating you
scared?
like this. I'm just minding my own business. I didn't talk to them at all.
That is very silly. If they would not speak to me like that, I would break them in half. Their bones would be broken, and they would have to go to the hospital. And there's not a hospital here. It's all the way down the street, and they can't walk because their legs are broken. It would be terrible.
I order 2 shots. And I get one to Najash, and I drink one myself. This is here's to hospitals.
So that when they see you order the 2 drinks, they're like, okay. But then when the 2 of you like drink them in front of them,
Oh yeah, it's good. It's not good, but I'll pretend it's good.
they
Their top shelf is like, oh my god, this is like fermented Kool-Aid.
It's antifreeze.
it's not even that good.
It's antifreeze.
I remember when I was a student and we drank like cheap tequila mixed with orange Kool-Aid.
Oh,
I guess what's that
Why?
rapper that got the big rapper that's in jail right now, like Jay-Z or one of them like that, Puffy or one of them, I forget which. But anyway, I watched a YouTube video on how he got caught making basically jail wine, and it
It's
was
toilet wine.
fermented Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Oh God.
But these guys do pull out their knives.
The Josh will calmly reach and grab Johnny's cigarette and put it out in one of their eyes.
All right, roll some initiative.
Sure. This is how we make friends.
This is how we get arrested. How do you roll initiative?
On the
Police are our friends. No, they're not.
That tab.
or up at the very top, you'll see there's a little carousel, and you can just click the die in the middle of your character sheet.
The good news is that prisons have hospitals.
Prisons have hospitals.
Guys,
It'll
I'm
be
blind. I
fine.
don't see this.
Oh boy.
The little pictures at the very top.
Oh yeah, sorry. On the actual, not my character sheet, on the picture. Okay. Uh-oh.
All right. Najash, you are up first.
I assume there's some amount of law and order in this particular city.
Doesn't seem to be where you guys are.
Are people openly carrying weapons? Like if I shoot somebody, Najash has been in lots of fights. He probably knows it's a little excessive, right?
Well, you guys didn't go through the spaceport, so you're not.
I'm armed.
You guys didn't go through a spaceport, and then you went to the shitty area of town to a shitty bar.
Yep.
You haven't seen a cop in like 3 weeks.
I'll stick with this is a bar fight so far. They haven't escalated yet, so I will stick with the attempt to put a cigarette out in one of their faces.
All right, that would be a punch roll.
Punch roll, and that is close combat. So I have a close combat thing. We'll roll and figure it out as we go. This is our first fight, I think.
It allows you to use a pistol-sized ranged weapon in melee, and you ignore shock damage from melee assailants.
Well, that doesn't apply yet.
What's that here? It should be
6.
That it should be higher. It should be D20 instead of 2D6. One sec. Let me find if there is an unarmed attack that I can add to your character sheet.
Oh yeah, you said it was different, right? Is there a macro?
No, but unarmed attack.
I could make a back row pretty easy. What is it? Just D20 modified by strength and skill?
There you go. You should have an unarmed attack now that you can click to.
I do not.
Under your combat tab. Should be laser pistol, monoblade knife, unarmed.
Ah,
attack.
yes, there it is. Skill, drop down, punch. I'm not a very good puncher. But I am strong, and that means a lot.
Ooh, 14. 14 connects solidly. Which one were you punching? Number 1 or number 2?
Whoever was chirping last.
All right. Gang member number 2. Him with his 3 hit
I heard
points.
something about crab, but I assumed that this time it wasn't directed at me.
Perfect. So yeah, Najash acts very quickly, grabs Johnny's cigarette and like stabs it in this guy's eye, and he goes down with his 3 damage versus 3 hit points.
Wow. I deck the other guy. I think I'm next, right?
The other guy. The other guy's like, oh fuck, and he actually does start to back off. But Johnny is up next.
I deck him anyway.
All right. I don't think this is automated enough for.
I guess the liquor got to me.
Should click your unarmed attack under your.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Straight. That's what is that? Just punch, right?
Nope. You should see unarmed attack on your.
Yeah, I did, but the skill is punch, right?
Yes.
And then your strength or dex mod.
I don't have those.
That is a miss.
Oh, it should be 8. I do have a dex mod. 8 is probably still a miss.
8 is still a miss.
That's okay. He backed away, and I've been drinking.
Yeah. So yeah, the other guy does back away. Primarily, this is just to show you guys kind of like how quick combat can be, because that was literally one punch, and because it is an old school game, there are morale rolls. So.
Where are you going? Your friend is on the floor. He needs a hospital. It's up the street.
He's not my friend.
You should buy us a drink.
He does actually toss a couple of credits behind just to kind of keep you guys from chasing after him.
Ah, good. You'll make a great pirate someday, Johnny.
Yeah, I can see that happening, buddy.
We will raid.
2 more shots, please.
All right. And then for Percival and Axiom, you guys are spending several days trying to track down a buyer. A buyer of your totally legit and not at all stolen cows and stuff.
That's right. At the very least, that fertilizer is absolutely ours.
That fertilizer is absolutely
And remarkably fresh.
From stolen cows, but hey, that's fine. No one's gonna know.
I mean, there doesn't seem to be any farmland here, but you know.
The cows and the grains got to be going somewhere.
So how are the two of you going about finding a buyer?
It's up to you guys.
Sorry, I stepped away. Last I heard, Johnny was about to punch or stab somebody.
He was, but he missed, and the guy ran away because the game actually has morale rules.
Oh, okay.
But how are Axim and Percival finding a buyer for your goods and sundries?
I would probably, I don't know, I would probably look for some kind of market or like business center or something like that, or look up some kind of, I don't know if there, I don't know what the state of this planet is in terms of need, but I would I would look for a buyer, or I would put, or I would say, or I would actually, first thing I would probably do is find out if there's a common place where you can sell stuff, a common market, or if there's, you know, basically for lack of a better term, want ads kind of thing, like people looking for stuff.
Gotcha. Let's look here. So yeah, it does take you guys some time. Asquan, there's not really a market here. I mean, anything that you find about a market kind of directs you back towards the spaceport that you guys avoided.
Mhm.
Basically, that seems to be where like a lot of the traders don't leave the main city.
Okay.
They kind of like do all their business around there. So a lot of like the merchants, the people with money, kind of go there to do their trading and then bring things back to these smaller settlements, for lack of a better term, to sell.
Right.
That being said, it does mean that there's not a lot of competition here. And after a couple of days of asking around, trying to figure out the best avenue of approach, you are given the name of a woman named Molly Stavos.
Ooh. Stavos?
Stavos, Stavos.
Okay.
Doing a little bit of looking around, like I assume over your 6 days, you kind of like, you know, ask some questions to kind of find out like the big thing, just so the players are all aware, the big thing when you're selling stuff is you want to make sure the person that you're selling it to actually has the money.
Yep.
Molly, she's trying to make a go of it as a trader. She doesn't have quite enough money to play in the big leagues, so she doesn't, like, she can't afford the transit fare to the major island and back, along with the cargo and everything. So she's kind of stuck, and this might be like a big opportunity for her because she can get some goods that she can then parlay into future things, much like you guys are doing.
Yep.
So it takes you, like I said, the better part of a week to kind of like find out about Molly and find out that she's legit and kind of track her down and arrange things.
Okay.
And the Captain Haversham, you are trying to find out about potential lucrative targets.
Yes.
Okay. How are you doing this?
I was going to try monitoring basically communications to see if I can hear something useful, like news broadcasts and things like that.
Okay. So you're just monitoring chatter as opposed to going out and talking to people.
Yep. Yes. I don't want someone to accidentally knock me down and kill me.
That's fair.
Yeah, yeah.
In that case, make a intelligence and programming roll.
I'm not sure how that comes to 3.
2d6 plus 1 minus 1.
I only saw one die, and it was the 1. So I was like, what? Okay.
No, you rolled a 2 and a 1.
Oh, all right.
Excellent roll. Yeah. Monitoring the traffic, you're not getting anything. Oddly, it doesn't seem like they announced their ship departures on what they're carrying over the radio.
No, but yeah, I'm looking more for trade deal announcements and development announcements, that sort of thing. Mergers.
Not a lot of chatter along that. What you do find as you're listening to the radio is there is a fair amount of like jingoistic programming. There's a lot of rah, like Abethia moving forward, pushing towards the stars. There's a lot of propaganda, kind of like pushing forward. There's a lot of you catch the occasional news broadcast about how they have detected nearby star systems. And they are basically waiting for their first spike drive capable ship to come back. Like, they know it's possible because they're a trade hub, but this is the first of their ships that they have sent out, and they are waiting for it to come back. So there's a sense of like planetary pride in this achievement. Like, no longer will we need to negotiate with other systems for ships. We'll be able to be self-sustaining and that sort of thing.
Well, I certainly hope they're not going to get just a container of goop back. That would be bad.
And roll a d6 for me.
Oh no.
So as you're basically monitoring the news channels, it's boring. There's nothing that sounds enticing to you. There's nothing that sounds like, oh, they have sent a ship laden with cargo. It seems like any ships that are leaving here are not ships native to Abithia. They are like trader ships that have come from other systems to drop stuff off, pick things up, and leave. So you don't really get a sense of what they may be shipping out. But you do catch a news broadcast that mentions a daring robbery in the I gotta call the system. Too many notes. In Tothia. Daring robbery from the Psionic Academy in Tothia. So it seems like word of your robbery there has at least made the news. There's not a lot of details. It's kind of like how like we might hear about like a daring robbery at like a museum in France. Not a ton of details, but we hear about it.
Hmm.
So your robbery of the Silent Academy has made news.
Great. Well, I'm definitely keeping track of that story.
But after your 6 days of information gathering and everything, you guys get together. You have a lead. You have a potential buyer. This woman named Molly. You have arranged to meet with her. You've done some preliminary work to find out that she does in fact have credits to her name. What would you guys like to do?
Well, I would like my folks to set up a meeting with her so that we can exchange.
Extort, yes, we will extort the lady.
Not extort, exchange. She wants our goods, we want her cash.
Do we have any other info on her? Like, is she older, younger? What's her background?
She's like middle aged.
Yep.
She is a trader. She's fallen on some hard times and is basically trying to scrape together the money so that she can, start over again. So she's got some capital to invest in things. And she's basically like, for her, this means she doesn't have to pay transport costs and taxes and all of that stuff by going to the major trades hub. If the trade is going to come to her, she limits a lot of her outgoing expenses, so it turns more profit for her. So this is beneficial for her. What she offers to you guys will get to decide whether you want it or not. But
There's a bag of beans, magic beans.
magic beans.
Captain, this news story, did they mention what we look like? Is the jig up?
No.
It's good. The Josh
Yes.
is very famous. If they seen me, they would all be very afraid.
I'm sure they would. Why do you two smell like alcohol?
Why do you not smell like alcohol? You had a boring time.
I stayed on the ship.
We
I
make
did have a
friends,
boring time.
and we know where the
Why
hospital
don't you
is.
smell? Why don't you smell
Are
like
they-
alcohol?
Are they friends who need cows or grain or fertilizer?
No.
No, I think they need a doctor.
Oh, that kind of friend.
But we know where the hospital is. It is up the street.
That
Well,
is good news.
That's good to know.
It is good to know.
And I need
We
more
did not go to the
cigarettes.
hospital.
You always need a cigarette.
Rusty water and coffin nails.
You didn't go to the hospital, but did you need to go to the hospital? Did you require medical attention?
No, they were very small. Johnny scared them off. He's going to be a great warrior. But I don't think he liked the bar very much, though.
No.
Look pretty
The
uncomfortable.
alcohol was it has to be a few levels higher to be called rot gut.
Oh dear.
But they didn't see us. This is good.
Yep.
They will
Yep,
never
it is.
notice us here.
Hopefully. All right. So, first of all, I need you to find out as much as you can about this individual.
Now, so far, I've learned she's a middle-aged woman who's looking to basically make back a fortune, or get back in the game or something like that. That's what I've learned so far. Is she married? Is she a widow? Do we know that stuff? Stuff that I can use to charm or woo her or blackmail if it's necessary.
I can make her a widow if you want. Would that help?
No.
Chris, did I learn any of that from what little I have so far?
She is. You know that she's single.
Okay. Say no more. Okay. I had this idea of just like my hench people just being like, a woman at any port.
You know that she comes from the underclass, so she kind of worked her way up, lost everything, and is trying to work her way up again.
Okay.
Currently single. Driven by like not a fair amount of greed, or not an insignificant amount of greed, but I mean,
Yep.
nothing uncommon.
Yep. Okay.
But there's nothing about her that kind of tweaks Percival's sense that like she's up to nefarious means, or she's like working for the law or anything of that nature.
Yeah.
But you can easily set up a meeting with her.
Okay.
Kind of like a middle class coffee shop sort of deal.
There you go.
Out of curiosity, did any of the characters buy filter masks? Does anybody have a filter mask?
I don't know if it would be part of the kit that I bought.
I don't think it is a part of that.
I do not.
I
don't.
don't, as far as I know.
Nope.
I have a Lazarus patch, but that's very different.
If we need one, I can buy one.
If you don't have one, it basically means as long as you're like inside, as long as you're not spending like significant time outdoors, you're fine. But it is something to bear in mind that there are some planets that are not exactly good for human life.
Can I buy one here?
Yes, you absolutely can buy one here.
Field equipment, right? Filter map.
Should be there someplace.
It says Atmo filter.
That's the one.
Cost 100. I don't have 100, so that's probably why none of us bought it.
Probably. But yeah, just something to bear in mind as you go from planet to planet, is there are going to be planets where the atmosphere is unbreathable. But you get a meeting set up with Molly. You guys doing anything else, or are you just going to go and meet her? Are you like taking pictures of the cows to show her? Yeah, walking a cow through the middle of the street?
I mean, we kind of know how to do this, right? More or less.
I mean, we were pirates before, just under a different captain.
It does kind of bring us to a question. How much actual piracy did you guys do, or were you like, the mechanic in the engine bay, or, like not, I mean, it wasn't just a single pirate ship, like he had a flotilla. So it's entirely possible that you didn't actually do any of the hands-on piracy parts. You can totally decide if you did or didn't or not, which will determine, what you know, basically.
I expect I've been with them for a couple of years, and I did do pirate shit.
Okay.
I mean, that's what Rick would have done in Casablanca. He pulled some shit back in the past, so I would have too.
Yeah, my
I think-
idea with Najash is that he was a slave at one point. He worked his way through to become crew,
Yep.
and then got caught to the captain, got the trust of the captain, and then because the captain made him a slave, new captain said, "Let's take him out," and went, "Okay." So he's seen all kinds of piracy. I imagine he was, breacher kind of deal, right?
Alright.
Boarding party.
I was not involved in the swashing and buckling side of piracy. I was very much involved in the bookkeeping end of things.
I kind of figured my guy would be, since he was press ganged into this whole thing, and he's more, even though he's got some warrior talent, I figured he's kind of like the Ebony Maw of the group. He'd like do the introduction. It's like, this is your choice. Behold, you are about to be, dealt with by the great and almighty.
Najash, yes.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys can easily set up a meeting with Molly. Basically take enough evidence of your cargo. You can meet with her at a little coffee shop or a bar. Like I said, she's probably like early 30s, human. Definitely. She looks like she has an olive complexion, basically Greek ancestry, because Stars Without Number has nationality charts for 11 different things, and you can kind of mix and match them as you like. You guys have some cargo you would like to move. I assume all your paperwork is in order?
Of course. Except for the fertilizer that was generated on the way here.
I don't have much use for fertilizer, unfortunately.
I'm sure someone does.
Okay, I am not paying money for shit.
I'm not
Lobster
asking
likes
you
it.
to.
I will, however, take this. And she looks through your paperwork.
Oh no!
It's okay, Captain. Let me do the talking.
No, that's okay.
No.
No, hell, that's okay. So, Miss Stavros, what does interest you potentially on this list? I try to turn on the somewhat cold charm, but semi-charming, the kind of charm that you can turn on and off.
Well, I do appreciate the cargo coming to me. That is beneficial. I appreciate the effort that you put into ensuring that your paperwork was up to date.
Plausible.
Plausible. Plausible is good. Luckily for you, I don't care. You're going to want to work on that aspect of things a little bit more if you want to pass yourself off as legitimate merchants. I am not in a position to care much where the cargo came from. I'll even give you a fair price. With that, whoever would like to, one person can roll 3d6, add your trade skill, and let me know what you get.
Not it.
Trade is -1, so we need somebody else.
I do have some trade. I can roll.
Let's see.
We needed you early for the forgery too.
My trade is -1.
forgery is captain. I am just a trade. I am trade and
Yeah,
connect.
I rolled a 6 on my forgery, and they rolled a 7 to detect it. So
Oh yeah, it happens.
yeah.
And basically, you are going to roll separately for each of the items.
Okay.
So it's 3d6 plus your trade skill.
Just a sec. Foundry is opening up.
Johnny, did you hear? She likes me. She called me plausible. And plausible is good. It is a good word. She's infatuated.
I wouldn't go that far.
It is understandable.
Although I do foresee that you could have some use.
Yes.
Love is a
Judge,
mystery, and I
it's
start
very
humming like.
plausible.
Have you ever thought about
Okay.
mercenary work?
He's asking that?
I'm always asking
Yes, that's
Sorry, what was the question?
if you've ever thought about mercenary work.
Every day. All the time.
He talks about it
I
in
have a
his sleep.
plus. I have a
And
plus
very
0 in
famous and very
trades. I just
plausible.
rolled 20.
Yep. So 3d6 plus 0.
Are trade guys plus 0? Oh, I guess in this game, that's a thing.
It's better than -1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody else is -1. I got a plus 0.
Yep.
The Jash will continue to be stupid through this whole thing.
Ooh, 10.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh, that's a good one. Assuming high is good.
Here's hope.
These charts so far have been weird. Some of them, sometimes low is good, sometimes high is good.
Yeah, basically you're rolling to see kind of like the percentage of the base value she's going to give you. The advantage that you have is that she's not giving you fence rates. Oh, that was a good roll. She apparently really wants cows.
I don't know how much of those I'm supposed to roll.
Basically, high is good, low is bad.
But how many kind of items did we have? Like, how many rolls should I do?
You had 5. So far, she's given you a price for the grain and the livestock. Basically, I'll calculate the prices. I'll tell you what she offers. You can decide whether you take it or not.
These are all good rolls so far. Like 10 would be average, right?
Okay, and one more. Definitely some good rolls there. All right, so she does seem to be very interested in the cattle and in the livestock and in the colonial supplies. Those are the 2 big things that she's interested in.
Right.
And she does kind of like look at you guys up and down. So it's like you look like you're I feel a kinship. I feel like you guys are just getting started. I'm just getting restarted. This will go a long way towards that sort of thing. And I'm sure you guys could use some credits. I'm assuming that if you had credits, you would have docked at the port and found, like, you know, somebody with deeper pockets than I've got. But to kind of reach in, she kind of like kind of old school, like writes down a number on a sheet of paper. Kind of slides it across the table. Who looks at it?
I'll look at it.
She is willing to offer you 200,000 credits.
That's a lot of filters.
Not a lot of fuel. I mean, it's
I show it to the captain. Do I have any idea? Can I do a quick appraisal or something to figure if I think that's even close to what the value likely is?
You can give me a trade roll. You guys, when you guys first got the cargo, you were kind of like, I don't know what any of this is worth. Just put it on the ship.
Okay.
But you can give me a trade roll now that you've sat with it a bit and kind of see what she's offering. You can definitely give me a trade roll.
Okay. Probably either intelligence or wisdom, I'm guessing.
Yeah, whichever you prefer.
They're both
Could
zero.
I-
So
Could I do that as well, given that I used to
Absolutely.
do a lot of bookkeeping?
Absolutely.
yeah.
Excellent. I will use your
Ugh.
wisdom.
Ugh. Keep forgetting I'm technically the warrior or one of the warriors.
Right.
Those are still biological food and cow. I still don't know what those are.
Captain, you're pretty sure, like, overall it's a better price than you were hoping to get. You think the fact that she does seem to be very keenly interested in the livestock is probably driving up the value of the overall trade.
Good. And how much is fuel?
Fuel is 500 credits per load.
Is there like a price chart
bargaining.
where we can, like, so I can kind of go by, you know, oh, this is how much this is going to be, this is how much, so I can do like the character's mental math on it.
Kind of basically the expensive things are anything that you need to do to your ship.
Right. So fuel's 500 credits per load, and the maintenance is
Your maintenance, which is doing 6 months, is 37,000 credits.
I thought it was 37,500 or something.
37,500 to be exact.
Yes.
If you want to upgrade your spike drive so you can travel farther and get some distance between you and the Psionic Academy, that's 100,000 credits right there.
Okay. Perfect.
If God forbid you ever need to repair your ship, it's 1,000 credits per hit point you need to repair.
1,000?
Yep. I mean, your ship only has 20 hit points, so
Yeah. Yeah.
the most you're going to spend on repairing your ship's armor is 19,000.
Okay.
Yeah, because if it hit 20,
Yeah.
you wouldn't have that problem.
But for example, if you want to, if you want to spend some money to bribe somebody to find out about like shuttle, or like about cargo ships to find like a lucrative thing worth hitting,
Mm-hmm.
you can definitely spend money on bribes. Depending on the detail of the bribe, like if you're like bribing a dockhand is cheaper than bribing the harbor master, for example.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to find out, like, hey, what sort of ships are leaving here? What are they carrying? What are their trade routes? Where are they going? Do they have guns? Asking a dock worker is going to cost you like 300 credits, maybe 600 credits. Bribing like the port administrator to give you all of the details could cost you as much as 24,000 credits.
So 200K is a bunch, but not a fortune.
200K is a bunch, but it's not like there's a shortage of things to spend money on.
Right.
I will give Percival a nod.
I believe, according to my captain, we have an accord.
Excellent. I'll make arrangements to secure the cargo, and she'll kind of like very quietly, like subvocal communications. You can say like, okay, we have an agreement. Bring the first installment. So she will. When an associate first comes over with like an attaché case, slides it over to you. It's like, I will give you half up front, and I will give you the other half upon delivery. That seems fair.
That sounds plausible. Yes.
I am glad I taught you a new word.
Plausible is good.
I
Sorry, go ahead.
was going to say, I'm impressed that he knows a word that big too.
To be fair, he just learned it.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he knows it. I think it's just in his short-term memory.
He'll have forgotten it by tomorrow.
Yes.
But that's fine. He only needs to remember it until we've received the last of our payment.
True. I will have some people arrange to secure the cargo and to deliver the rest of your pay. And then she will actually kind of pass along essentially her cell number. Like, if you find yourself around and you're looking to buy, sell, trade, or otherwise in need of employment, let me know.
Since you are getting back on your feet, if you find yourself in need of something specific, keep a list.
And if you need vengeance against those who have wronged you,
It is
Najash will
possible
break their
he'll deliver
legs.
it. That he
Send
will
them to
do.
the hospital up the road. Not this road, the other road back. It's a different road.
I know where the hospital is, thank you. But your offer is appreciated. I am sure that there were those that could have some vengeance delivered to them in time. Let me get a little bit more working capital. I mean, I'm pretty tapped out now until I move this stuff, so... But once I have some working capital, we'll see what we can arrange.
Wonderful.
And with that, I think what we'll do, because we agreed you guys would level up based on acquiring loot.
All right.
So 200,000 credits divided amongst the 5 of you.
40.
Is 40,000 credits each, which is a lot of money for now. You guys hit level 2 when everybody has 5,000 credits.
Oh wow,
But
You said 4,000 credits?
5,000.
40. Sorry.
40,000 credits is what we have each.
Yes,
Mhm.
the breakout. Unless you want to give a share to the ship, it's 40,000 credits.
yeah, so
I will-
I'm curious how the captain's going to divide this up. I think this is a
Yes.
story beat.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't
Uh,
want 40,000 credits.
we're definitely not all getting 40,000 credits. Don't worry.
Speak for yourself.
uh,
The Jess is not worried. Captain should be worried.
I will speak for the person who has the ship with airlocks.
You are too small to reach the buttons.
No, I'm not. We are going to plan ahead. And I know that may be strange for some of you, she says, kind of glancing at Najash. But I like the idea of not running out of fuel partway through a trip. And I like the idea of my ship running. So, I'm going to be putting 40K away. That will cover our next maintenance run, and it'll cover fuel. Let's see, it'll cover what? 5? No. Anita's not thinking well.
It'll cover 80 loads of fuel.
Is it 80?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was 500. Okay, that's fine. And hopefully we won't need any repairs. I think we should also get a spike upgrade since we can afford it at the moment. It would let us travel farther, faster, which can be quite useful for evading capture. Something our old captain did not generally think about.
And if we have that spike upgrade, we travel to sell some of our ware.
We
that
can
we
travel
could not
farther.
otherwise.
Exactly.
We don't
It
have
would
any
allow us to
wares.
make.
We
do.
will.
We sold everything but the cow shit. We should get guns to get more
No.
things.
We have something else we need to sell.
But it's out of our reach right now.
Exactly.
But it will be worth a lot.
So, we can, if we get a spike upgrade and set money aside for fuel and birthing, and how much was birthing typically, Chris?
Depends on the spaceport.
Okay.
Here it's $3,000 a week.
Okay. If you put money away for fuel, birthing, repairs, spike drive upgrade, we can each still end up with 10,000 credits. Which is certainly more than the 50 I have to my name at the moment. Or you can try to find another ship off this planet.
The Jess just kind of tilts his head. He doesn't really follow the
Have
math, but
any clue?
he's just doing the. Well, you can see him doing the. Well, there's a ship right there. I could just take that one. But there's not enough people. If I kill the captain, I kind of like her, and she did me a favor.
You can see the hamster running on the wheel.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
very
just
much.
spinning. Fine.
And level 2 is at what? Or sorry, level 3 is at what?
So,
10,000?
yeah, but you can basically only level up once from a score.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. And you can only go one level at a time, or
Yeah.
if it was a sufficiently okay. So it's not like we can jump 3 levels.
No.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I'm sorry, you're proposing paying us 10,000 each and the rest is for the ship?
Mm-hmm. We need to spike upgrade. I mean, the next time we get paid, we won't need to set away money for regular maintenance because that has already been covered. At that point, it'll mainly be fuel and berthing and bribes.
Once.
And then eventually another spike upgrade.
That is not plausible.
What is not plausible?
More upgrades. We need more guns to take more things
Well, guns are also an upgrade.
and make more widows. Widows are
If
good.
you... Are they?
They are plausible, yes.
Yeah, I'll ask tomorrow. A new word will be in your rotation by then.
The only thing that Josh cares about is that nobody gets paid more than he does.
Yeah. And
Whether that's
as
5,000 or 10 or 50, to him, it doesn't matter. If someone gets paid more than him, he's going to get mad.
as far as Captain Cinder has said, everyone's getting 10,000.
All right.
I'm not getting any more than you are. Maybe I can eventually improve my forgery skill and we'll be able to get more. We'll see. But knowing that my ship isn't going to fall apart underneath us in 6 months is really
That's
my
valuable.
priority. I've had that sort of thing happen before, and I don't want to have it happen again. And she does. Like, you guys have traveled with her long enough, and I mean, she's part of her scarring is on her face. She's had tattoos put over it, but there's still definite. It looks like electrical scars, and they seem to run head to toe. If she's ever walked around in with her pants pulled up to her knees, the scars continue onto her legs and down her arms.
So yeah, as you guys make your plans, Molly does follow through. She does get some people to offload the cargo. Gives you guys the rest of your money. You can legitimately berth your ship now if you would like. You can decide whether you're going to upgrade your spike drive now or not while it's here. We'll worry about that next time because there are a couple of decisions you're going to need to make because right now your ship doesn't have enough power output. So you're going to have to decide what you want to lose to upgrade your engine. Or find a way to juice up the power, which is an option if you decide to mod your ship. But everybody does level up, so we'll kind of quickly go through the level up process.
Can we do that at the beginning of next game?
Sure.
I was fading an hour ago. Like, I am not feeling well.
Sure, we'll do that. We'll do that next time. The big things for people to think about is you are going to get some skill points, so you'll be able to pick up or upgrade skills. And at second level, you do get another focus. You can either get level 1 of a focus you don't have, or level 2 of a focus you do have. Combat bonus will go up for the warrior. Hit points will go up for people. And for Axiom, you're going to get like an extra psionic skill point, and for Johnny and the captain, you're going to get an extra skill point that can be put into non-combat skills.
Awesome.
All of my skills are non-combat skills.
But,
Ditto.
we'll pick up next week. We'll do some quick level up, figure out what you want to do with your ship, and figure out what you guys would like to do next. Now that you have some operating capital.
Thank you.
Cool.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
I
Awesome.
want to
Thanks
hit
very
that
much,
the
guys.
game.
that's coming back.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this
Yeah,
so
thanks,
far.
Ricky.
Hey, have a good night, folks.
All right.
Night, guys.
Cheers.
Good night, guys.
Good night, y'all.